Imagine this. You're sitting in a crowded room, laughter echoing around you, but all you can hear is that one mistake you made. It replays in your mind like a broken record. You smile, but deep down, you're shrinking, wishing no one could see what you feel inside. You walk out, pretending you're fine, yet the weight of shame follows you like a shadow. Shame is different from guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame whispers, I am something wrong. And when it takes hold, it can silence your voice, steal your confidence, and even rewrite the way you see yourself. But what if shame has been lying to you all along? What if it isn't the enemy you think it is? And what if learning how to face it could be the key to finally being free? In today's video, How to Not Let Shame Control You, we'll uncover the psychology behind shame, why it clings so tightly, and most importantly, how to break its grip on your life. If you've ever felt chained by past mistakes or trapped in your own mind, this is for you. Have you ever lain awake at night, replaying something you said hours ago? A joke that didn't land, a mistake at work, a moment where eyes turned to you and you wished you could vanish. The room is quiet, but inside your head, someone won't stop talking. That voice isn't kind, it's sharp, cold, and it whispers the same thing over and over. You're not enough. This is the voice of shame. Unlike guilt, which points to what you did, shame attacks who you are. It disguises itself as truth, convincing you that you are flawed, broken, unworthy. You might hear it as self-doubt. Why would anyone listen to you? Or as a critic, you'll just fail again. Sometimes, it's not words at all, just a heavy feeling in your chest that tells you you're less than everyone else in the room. But here's the catch. That voice doesn't just appear. It hides in your everyday thoughts, slipping into moments you barely notice. The question is, how much of your life has been guided by this unseen narrator? How many decisions have you avoided, relationships you've sabotaged, or dreams you've buried because shame was whispering that you weren't good enough to deserve them? To recognize shame is to expose its camouflage. To hear the voice clearly and finally say, that is not me, because the truth is, until you see it for what it is, you'll never know just how much it's been controlling you. Shame says, I am something wrong. It doesn't point to your actions, it attacks your identity. And once it takes hold, it convinces you that mistakes define who you are. The first step to breaking shame's power is learning this difference. Guilt can push you toward growth. Shame paralyzes. Ask yourself when you think back on your failures, do you say, I made a mistake, or I am the mistake? That answer reveals whether guilt is guiding you or shame is controlling you. Shame loves two things, silence and secrecy. The quieter you are, the stronger it grows. It whispers lies, convincing you that you are defined by every misstep, every failure, every awkward moment you've ever had. But here's the key. You can challenge it. You can change the story you tell yourself. Instead of, I am bad, say, I made a mistake, and I can grow. Instead of letting shame dictate your identity, expose it for what it is, a liar, a shadow that doesn't belong to the truth of who you are. Every time you challenge the narrative, you weaken its grip. You take back the power shame stole. And with each step, the voice that once whispered, you are nothing, becomes quieter, until it's no longer in control at all. Shame thrives in the dark. It feeds on secrecy, on the private corners of your mind where no one can see. But what happens when you bring it into the light? Sharing your story, whether through a conversation, a journal, or therapy, strips shame of its power. Suddenly, the weight that crushed you alone becomes something shared, something human. Vulnerability sparks connection. Connection dismantles the isolation shame relies on. And in that light, you start to see you are not alone. Shame loses its grip when it's faced. When it's spoken, seen, acknowledged, it begins to shrink. The more you expose it, the less control it has over your life. And in that revelation, you reclaim yourself. Shame is only powerful in silence. Speak it, show it, face it, and for the first time, truly live beyond it. Shame may have followed you, whispered in your ear, made you doubt yourself, but it doesn't define you. Every time you name it, challenge it, or share it, you take back a piece of your life. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are the choices you make today, the courage you show now, and the freedom you claim for tomorrow. So breathe, step forward, speak your truth, and let shame finally fade into nothing but a shadow behind you.